I think that they're trying to slowly prepare us because they know we're stupid. Like as a majority, we're dumb. Like 3, 2, 1. Top Hill episode. 147. Welcome to another episode. I gave us a round of applause.
I was gonna say 148.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll be good.
First 48. Hey, I'm prepared for the following show.
Me too. Welcome to another episode of the Top Hill Podcast. I'm your boy, Mr. Top Hill Pod, aka E-Money Boss.
And I'm your girl Jamila with her own boss.
And yeah, man. We're glad that you guys are here in the building with us once again. Alright, guys. If you don't know, aliens are here. I thought that this was mad interesting, man. Shout out to the Almighty Scrappy that keep up the good work. Appreciate you, man. So, if you guys don't know, former U.S. intelligence official David Grukish confirms under oath that the United States government is in possession of UFOs and non-human biometrics. I'm going to use their actual words. I'll go ahead and run the clip, and then we'll get our reactions to it.
As I've stated publicly already, News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
I wish I had the full interview, but I guess I don't have it. But maybe she wasn't so crazy. Jamila, what are your thoughts on this? And then I'll get mine.
I don't know if I feel like I'm different or something.
Okay.
Didn't we already know? What the fuck? Like what? I was 100% for certain as a little girl that aliens was real.
Right.
I was 100% for certain that they was not joking when they kept saying that the government already knew this shit.
Yeah.
I was for certain.
I realize that a lot of people, ignorance is bliss, right? Some people leave it up to either the Bible or the government to tell them
what is going on in reality.
C, D, E, F, G, etc. They wait for somebody to tell them,
right?
Instead of critically thinking, this is here, this is here, this has to add up to this. Like it only makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, now I know there's so many reports of like fake UFO sightings and people creating stuff, and of course technology.
And that's intentional.
It's of course intentional, right? And of course technology is getting better with recreating images and videos and AI and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, cool. But even before all of that shit, you have Roswell, which was like a very famous like place for like where they found an alien craft. Like if you go to Roswell, Arizona today, the whole town is based off of aliens and UFOs. So it's like they understand that during the time, I think in the 40s or the 50s, that this happened, and then the government covered it up. There's so many clues that have been left behind, not only by our recent time, but even ancient times. Like they've been talking about people coming from the sky, people looking like non-human life forms. Like it's in the ancient books and it's in current times. So it's like I think that they're trying to slowly prepare us because they know we're stupid. Like as a majority, we're dumb. Like we really don't like. When I just think about certain information that I know of, and I hear other people, I'm just like, man, y'all just really don't know this. Like y'all really don't know.
But it's no way to for certainly know anything. Like when I tell you, I knew for 100% certain that there was some other type of life out there. Like, even before I actually like learned that whatever the mind can think it can achieve, aliens seem so small in comparison to some other things. You know what I mean? The fact that we were just thinking about it and talking about it it just seems so easy to see and obtain. Like, it was in my head, like, that's realistic. Yeah. That's realistic to me.
What did it for me, I think I was in high school, and I was always into like astronomy and space and stuff like that, hence my tattoos. But this guy came in and spoke to our class, and he showed us a zoom out from Earth into all of the different galaxies and stuff like that. When I saw that video for the first time, I saw how tiny we were in comparison. And his own words were, you could take a grain of sand and put it on the beach of the whole East Coast. That grain of sand is Earth. And you place it onto the beach, the whole beach is the rest of the universe. Yeah. So that blew my mind, seeing the zoom out, and I'm just like, there is no way in the hell that we are the only form of life living in existence. It's just not. It is more crazy. It's more crazy to believe other things than that. Like you said.
Like our ego. Like, I don't. God is something else. Like, I really feel like the way He just puts this level of discernment in me ever since I was a little girl, where it's just like nobody can think for me.
Now, some people take it the opposite way with religion. So some people are saying like, damn, if aliens are real, is God real? Because it's just like, did God make those aliens? Do they got a different God? Like, it starts confusing a lot of like religious things. So I know there's some people, and this is extreme, I know some religious people don't believe the dinosaurs existed, because it's like they don't talk about it in the Bible, they don't exist. Right. You know what I mean? Because sometimes,
and that's ridiculous.
Yeah, some people take the Bible as like actual literal historical facts,
and that's ignorance.
I mean? Yeah, but it's interesting times.
And they talking about it so casually. He looks like an alien. Look at him.
I think aliens are among us, man. Like, I think they have been I believe that they have been prepping us to prepare for stuff like this. Hollywood, y'all. All right. We're really like an experiment, low key. You know what I mean? And I think that the information that they feed us, they test us, they prep us. All these big movies, famous movies, all the Marvel shows, the Star Wars, Star Trek, all these space movies and stuff like that, have kind of been like preparing us for like Independence Day. All that kind of stuff has kind of been preparing us for these kind of days. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments. Have you guys always believed that aliens are real? Do you guys still don't believe they're real? Do you think that this is all fake news? Like, you know what I mean? What are your thoughts? But me personally, I believe that aliens are real. I believe that eventually they're going to let us know. There's going to be some kind of rollout, like, okay, y'all.
Some kind of, that motherfucker is not real rollout.
And it's so crazy.
Talk about a rollout.
That video of this girl talking about that she saw like a shape-shifting alien on the plane. And it's funny because the Secret Invasion is out right now too. You know, I'm a Marvel fan and stuff like that. So Secret Invasion is based on the Skrulls being these green aliens who can shapeshift in anything. It's just crazy that this goes viral as soon as this show is out. It's just like, they're like, hey guys, you paying attention? Like, are you guys going to be cool with these aliens? Because I think it's going to be ignorant. You don't want to like be hostile to these things as well too, because you don't want to make an enemy with somebody you can't fuck with.
Because what the fuck? But you know, we are good at that. We do it amongst each other.
Yeah, we're very good.
Same species.
Yeah. And from a lot of these pilots that they've been coming out with testimonies and stuff like that, they're being declassified. They're saying these ships can move in angles and stuff like that, go in the water at speeds that we can't comprehend. So they have.
We keep thinking that speed is just what we can see. Like,
they can't comprehend it. Their technology is far more advanced than ours, and that's what they're saying. Their technology is better than ours, and a lot of times they collect like these wreckage and these crashes and stuff like that. They're taking these things and re-engineering them, and this is how we're getting the technology that we have today from some of this. So I could call it conspiracy and stuff like that, but like
no way to call it conspiracies when we still have things like Stonehenge and the pyramids.
Yo,
like we just cannot keep acting like these things don't exist and keep because we don't have any way of explaining it. That was always my explanation as a kid why I thought that certain things were like make it make sense.
If you guys have any doubt, watch one documentary on the pyramids, and you're gonna be there's no way in hell human beings built that
to perfection.
Literally
perfection.
Slaves did not build the pyramids. There's no hieroglyphics of Egypt anywhere showing slaves building the pyramids. Slaves did not build it. The stones came from 100 miles away. One stone is a ton. Human beings in 2500 BC cannot move a ton 100 miles to this plateau and then stack them on each other and then cut that stone perfectly with fucking the tools that they had. Like come on, y'all. I mean, yeah, it's
they say history repeats itself. So there was once some form of technology that allowed those creations to be built.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
Trying to do it again.
Trying to do it again.
But yeah, they still don't know. They said that today they couldn't even build the pyramids today if they wanted to. Like, that's why it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. You mentioned Stonehenge. Stonehenge is crazy too. I just thought it was just some random rock stacked on each other. Like, this thing can predict the fucking winter solstice and summer solstice every year. Like yo, Easter Island. We just thought it was hands. They got whole bodies under the ground. Like, who put that there? Man? Come on, love. Like,
you taught it to us, and then you wanted to act, and they want us to sweep it under the rug. That's why I always tell people, like, especially like when COVID hit, y'all taught us stuff about science, y'all taught us stuff about math, like certain things that are like embedded in my head only off the strength. They taught us the same shit every year.
Yeah.
Every year.
It's,
that's the rollout. Let the real truth be told.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really that got me thinking. Now I don't even appreciate it no more.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. This is very interesting times that we're living in.
Top hill.